Hello everyone! If you are clicking on this video, then you are interested in a tutorial for hooded eyes. I do have hooded eyes, as you can tell. If you're not sure what that is, when your eyes are completely relaxed, you'll have a little flap here. That is a hooded eye. Before we get started though, if you guys want to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any notifications for any videos, then we will go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to prime my eyes. This is a good step to do because you want to make sure your eyes are one solid canvas. So you're going to go in and you're just going to pop it on here like this, and then you can blend it in after you get the other side on. So make sure you're getting your entire lid more concentrated than the crease line itself. Here, so you're going to blend it in and just make sure you tap it in at the lid. That way it's all one solid color. And the eyeshadow will flow better with that. So we're going to do this side. We're going to tap it in on the bottom lid here. Now, if you do have like lines or you find that you do crease in your lid itself, go in with some translucent powder and go ahead and set it on there. This will keep it in place. So just tap it in there. It doesn't need to be any certain way. Just pat it on there. That way it's setting the makeup on the top of your lid and it's not going to crease in. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in just a little bit so we can see just a little bit more what we're working with in that aspect. So I'm going to go in with my Wanderlust palette. And I think we're going to do a kind of a purpley look today. So I'm going to go in with the shade Princess. This is like a pink. I'm going to go in the middle crease with that. So I'm going to take my smaller brush, and with hooded eyes, your crease is normally going to be right here. Can you see that right here? So what you want to do is you want to draw an imaginary line above your crease line. That way when your eyes are completely open, you'll be able to see that color right here. And you'll still be able to, it's not going to be hidden by that crease when your eyes are open. So to do that, you're going to take some on your brush and you're just going to, you can do one of two ways. You can just imagine it when your eyes are like this, or you can open your eye and just kind of put it up here, wherever your eye would be when it's open. Now, when you are playing with colors, definitely keep majority of the dark product on the outer of the eyelid. The reason for that is you want to make sure that the dark color is concentrated on the outside. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to put majority of it here. We're going to blend it in either in circular motions or just sweeping motions onto the inner corner. So it lightens up as it goes in here. So most of my dark color is here, and then you're going inwards. If you want to make it a little bit darker in color, you can go in with a darker shade that you want and build up on it. You don't want to start off dark, you want to start off light and then go into your dark. So I'm going to put majority of my product here. We're just going to blend it in words here like this. So I always focus on my crease first and blend it out. Blending is key, you guys. When you are doing any eyeshadows, you don't want it to have any harsh lines or anything like that, so blend as much as possible. So now when your eyes are open, you can see that line right here. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a purple. And then I think I'm going to go on the inner corner with like a silver. Now you want to keep the darker colors again on the outer side of your lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bigger brush. This is a Farrah 6 short shading brush. And I'm going to go in back into my Wanderlust palette with this shade right here. This is called Cupcake. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my lid. So we're going to go here. We're going to put some on the brush. And we're going to put it here on the outer corner. The reason for that is because you want to make the inner side of your eye appear more open. Keep the lighter colors or the neutral colors, the lights, the silvers, the golds. Even if you're doing multiple purples, keep the lighter purple on the inner corner. That way the inside is going to be more open. It's going to kind of just give you that doe-eyed appearance, which is what you're looking for when you have hooded eyes. So you can still replicate any any eyeshadow looks that you see. Just be cautious of where you're putting the colors. And I love these colors because they're more neutral. They're very light colors, so you can wear them every day. You can add them with different colors and kind of make it darker as well. So we're gonna go here, and you can see the inside of my eye. I don't have anything in yet, but my eyes still seem big, bright, and open. Now I'm going to do a transition shade. A transition shade is not a necessary thing. If you guys just want to stick the lighter color inside, do a cut crease, that's fine as well, which I think I'll do cut crease in a separate video. But for right now, we're just going to kind of stick to the basics of the hooded eyes itself. So I'm going to use the Strobe Dream, this color here, on the inner corner of my lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, for the perfect transition shade, I'm going to take some of the Cupcake and then put some of the Strobe Dream on it. What this is going to do is it's going to mix the two together and give that perfect transition shade. So everything flows together. And I'm going to put it on the middle of my lid right here in the middle. I always look at my lid as 3 pieces, but you can see there's a little bit of the purple in there. There's a little bit of the brown in there. So it's the perfect transition shade. And that's when you're messing with more than one color. If you don't have a transition shade that you're wanting, but you want it to all flow together, that's definitely the way to do it that I found, instead of trying to find an eyeshadow that's going to be a little bit darker but a little bit lighter. So now I'm going to go back in with my smaller brush that I did with my crease, and I'm going to go into the Strobe Dream, which is this shade right here, and we're going to go ahead into the inner corner of our lids. And we're going to just dab it in there, and then I like to pull it up onto the inside of my crease right here. You can follow it into the crease line. It's not that big of a deal if you don't, and just pop it up in there. But you can see how it transitions very smoothly. It's not a harsh transition. And then you can always go in and take your blending brush, which we will do, and blend out any edges so that it just gives it a non-harsh lines, and you'll be able to just see everything perfectly clear. So I'm going to take my blending brush here, and if you don't have a blending brush, just take any big fluffy brush and just kind of lightly blend out any edges. You can go on the inner corner here and kind of mix these two together. It'll just blend it out a little bit more here. Okay. And then you can go in, you can put your eyeliner on the top if you want to. You can do your winged liner. I think I'm pretty satisfied with how this one looks so far. So I'm not going to put any like eyeliner or winged liner on the top for this video. Now, when you are doing your eyeliner, if you have a white eyeliner or like a light blue or a yellow or anything light, you can go ahead and go across the whole lash line. If you're using a dark color, concentrate it on the outer corner of the eyes. And the reason being is you want the inside to appear open. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here to about maybe right where my eye starts, my eyeball itself, and just go backwards. So this whole inner corner of my eye is not going to have any eyeliner under it, but I still have that dramatic effect on the outer corner. And if you can see, the inside of my eye is still, it appears open and appears bright, and you don't really see the hood as much. It kind of hides that hood there. So we're going to go ahead, and again, we're going to go on the outer corner of the lid here. We're just going to pop it in right there. So this is, it's really, once you get into the tactic of it and you understand and you kind of practice it more and more, it will help a lot with your eye looks themselves. Now you can go in, you can apply any mascara that you want. There's no specific trick or tip for the mascara when it comes to hooded eyes. So just go ahead and put in your mascara. And I am going in with the Pharmacy Limitless Volume Mascara. This is a buildable, so if you guys put one coat on and it doesn't really give you the results that you're wanting, you can go ahead and do 2 coats. It is recommended on any mascara that you do 2 coats because the first coat is just the initial layout. So you do want to go ahead and see those results with the second coat itself. Now on my bottom lashes, I don't necessarily do a lot. And the reason is because I don't want my bottom lashes to be as bold and dramatic. I want them visible, but I don't want them super long to where they're just gonna hang and get in the way of everything. So we're just gonna pop 1 coat on the bottom, okay? And then we are going to just put ours back on the top here. And you guys can see the brightness to the eye. Oops. And if you, like I do, sometimes get the mascara here, just let it dry and then flake it off. What it will do is it will just come off in one solid piece versus having to smudge it and then go back in. If you do smudge it though, just take the brush that you did the inner corner to and then just go back over and it'll cover it up because you'll have that product on that brush already. You won't need to add more into it. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one more coat here. I don't want it too crazy long. I don't want it too crazy thick because I like more of the natural look at this point for these colors themselves, because I feel that they're very nice. They're very soft and they'll kind of achieve what you want to with it. So with that being said, this is the look, the final look for the hooded eyes. As you can see, like I said, all my dark color is on the outer side of my eye. The inner corner is more open. It gives the more doe appearance. And it's overall just more pleasant to look at versus if it's all the way across or the darker colors on the inside. Your eyes are still going to have that closed effect. They'll kind of look like they're slightly thinner, smaller. And that's not what you want when you have hooded eyes. You want it to be drawn to the middle of your eyes versus the hood itself. So I hope that this tutorial helped some people. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And like I said, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the fun. And you guys have a great day. Stay positive and think positive thoughts. Bye.